welcome to the perfect storm in the 149 class.
Lance Palmer, the one guy who really thinks he's going to beat Metcaf. Did it at the Big Tens. Metcaf says he's been waiting to go out and right a wrong.
All right, Mike, you're on. Ready to go? Okay, here you go. Shake hands.
Brent Metcaf, the 2008 NCAA champion in the black singlet, aggressive out the gate.
Nice job by Palmer, or Metcaf, to be able to get the leg up. And that's going to score.
That's a big score for Metcaf because you don't want to let Metcaf go up early. That's the key for Palmer winning this, and Metcaf comes out strong fast.
I like how he took his time with the finish. He didn't rush it, so he didn't lose the leg. He had to move around and adjust quite a bit to get that score.
Keep building, guys. Let's build.
First period, 3 minutes long. Brent Metcaf in the black singlet of Iowa on top 2-0.
Well, it's a solid ride. Palmer not moving up at all.
You see the riding time clock. If it goes over a minute, there's an extra point awarded at the end of the match.
You understand how much pressure Metcaf has on the shoulder. He's got the inside wrist. He's got the shoulder on the shoulder. He's got the knee hooked right there, and he got 50 seconds of riding time, and Palmer says it's my knee.
They're going to give 90 seconds for injury time to Lance Palmer. Gentlemen, during that scuffle, Mike Haggerty, the official, was saying clean it up to black. What was he referring to?
The way he had that knee with his Metcaf's right leg right there, you see the torque. It's lateral, so that's putting strain on the knee, and that's ultimately why they broke it.
He was cranking it. Metcaf was cranking it. Look at the look on Palmer's face there.
Okay.
Basically saying, you know, Palmer saying, is
hey guys,
he able to torque my knee against the way he should?
Let's get a good start. Ready, set, green. Set, green, break. Stay in there. Ready, set, take hold. Set.
Nice return by Metcaf.
Same way, green's up.
Well, Brent Metcaf on a mission. There you see his career record, 107-3. 47 pins, 7th in school history. And for a school like Iowa, that's saying something.
Metcaf now has riding time.
So he's gone over that 1 minute mark, so he will get an extra point at the end of the match. 1 point awarded to Palmer for the escape.
Both wrestlers hanging heavy on the head, very physical.
Palmer doesn't want to let Metcaf get so close and get in like he did last time, because when Metcaf gets in, usually finishes.
Brent Metcaf of Iowa, the green bands in the black singlet. Lance Palmer of Ohio State, red bands in the red singlet.
I say usually finishes in the Big Ten finals. When Metcaf got in on the takedown attempt in the last period, he left his leg behind a little bit. That's what allowed for the scramble. And then the 5 points, the takedown, and the 3-point near fall. He left his leg behind. Palmer caught it.
Look at the effort Metcaf's putting in pulling down Palmer's head.
This match is a long way from over. Palmer kind of feels like Metcaf was a little ornery there with that torquing on the knee. And so let's see what happens here.
This is for the 149 National Championship. Brent Metcaf on top 2-1. You add an extra point for riding time as he's got over the 1 minute mark.
15 seconds, Mike.
So in effect, you're dealing with a 3-1 score for Metcaf. Lance Palmer, though, can tie it up with a takedown.
Break, guys.
Let's check in now with Quick Kesnick.
Todd, this year there was a certain aura of invincibility around Brent Metcaf. And talking to his head coach, Tom Brands, admitted the loss hurt a lot, but he sees a sense of urgency in Metcaf over the last 2 weeks. This is an athlete who's dealt with loss before, lost his older brother in a car crash about 4 years ago, and last year on the same stage lost in the 2009 NCAA Finals.
Here in Omaha, Nebraska, these are the Division I NCAA Wrestling Championships. We're in the 149 class. Lance Palmer taking on Brent Metcaf of Iowa. Iowa putting 5 athletes into the finals, 10 weight classes. They've already picked up 1 national championship from an athlete in the 125 class, Matt McDonough, getting it done, but missed on the other 2 opportunities, but they do have the team title wrapped up.
I think when Metcaf was talking about righting a wrong, I don't think his focus has changed since his loss last year to Caldwell. It's been to right a wrong. So he had another upset, and he got beat in the Big Tens. Now it's to right 2 wrongs, but the focus has been the same. He's been looking for this opportunity, this stage, this year. Nice escape. Got the hips separated, got the 1. Palmer ties it up, except that we know that Metcaf has a 1:29 riding time.
See if Palmer mounts some offense on his feet here. He's very good defensively if you shoot in on him.
It would not be bad for Palmer if he ended up just this way going into the 3rd period. It's 2-2, and he is tough on top. We're talking about Lance Palmer from Ohio State. He's a tough rider.
Well, this is the 149 National Championship with 1:05 to go here in Omaha, Nebraska, alongside Tim Johnson, Jeff Blatnick, and Quick Keswick. I'm Todd Harris. Glad to have you with us as the culmination of the season comes to an end tonight. So far, Iowa, Minnesota, and Cornell have claimed individual titles by way of McDonough, Ness, and Dake.
Nice job by Palmer to off-balance Metcaf to get this front headlock. Needs to pull the head down, keep circling right.
Build it, build it.
As we approach 30 seconds to go here in the 2nd period, it is all even at 2, other than Brent Metcaf has the extra point for riding time.
They spend a lot of time in this collar tie. That slows everything down in terms of shooting.
Which I think is an advantage Palmer. It could come down to a similar situation as the Big Tens. You set it up, and it's going to come down with 30 seconds left. Anybody's ball game, that's where Palmer wants to be.
2 seniors going at it here in Omaha for the chance to have their arm raised one more time in a national championship forum. This is the biggest stage, and we are down to the final period.
Did you see this? Metcaf chose neutral. He did not want to go underneath. Palmer, he keeps his riding time.
Exactly why he did it.
Metcaf is ahead right now. The only thing that can beat him is Palmer taking him down.
As long as Metcaf moves forward, he really doesn't have to shoot.
There are no stall warnings.
After the 2nd stall warning, it's a point, so he wants to avoid that. But as Tim pointed out, no stall warnings as of yet. So in effect, Brent Metcaf in the black singlet is ahead 3-2 with riding time as we approach 90 seconds remaining here in the 149 National Championship.
Palmer very good at taking a step back and snapping down.
A lot of respect there. Metcaf showed Palmer by choosing neutral, not going underneath and trying to get an extra point. Feels very confident on his feet that he cannot be taken down by Palmer here in this situation.
Well, he realizes he's ahead. That's probably why he did it. I'm going to keep the lead. You have to beat me.
Under a minute to go.
Another good snap by Metcaf, but he's content to play that little match, the hand fighting, the inside tie, knocking his opponent off balance.
Now down to the final 40 seconds. Remember, Metcaf has the 1-point lead.
Look at that hip out there. The whizzer by Palmer keeps him being taken down. We're going to have a wild last 28 seconds.
28 seconds for a national title.
Work through it, work through it.
Metcaf will keep this sprawl right here.
Ohio State calling for the stalemate, and they get it, so they'll stand him back up. Now it comes down to 17 seconds. Brent Metcaf, in effect, has a 1-point lead with riding time.
20 seconds! 20!
No stall warnings. This is advantage Metcaf. He is going to win his second NCAA title.
Wow, I can't believe he went in for that.
Brent Metcaf has done it. And Iowa has their second individual national title. Let's send it down to Quint Kesnick.